YouTube, what's up? Vinny G here, welcome back to the channel. On that ever-ending quest for knowledge and maybe even immortality. We're going to explain a little bit about the dangers of playing with magnetron. Keep watching. Hello YouTubers and welcome back to the Vinny G channel. So here in this box we have my old microwave that blew up after 11 years, but there are some parts that I can salvage out of this thing, and that's what we're about to do. So I'll just turn the camera off, debox it again, because I've reboxed it because I didn't want to be unneat and untidy and just have shit everywhere in the garage. So I'll be back in a... So with the trusty aid of my utility knife, I'm going to remove all these screws to get the cover off. Now, be warned, this can have some effects on your life. For example, kill you, so just be careful in what you do. Okay, there's not too many parts I want from in here. Mainly I want this big bastard here, which is the transformer, so we'll take that out. There's a few projects we can do with that, and I want what's basically in here. So this is the magnetron. I'll be pulling the magnetron out and the transformer. A bit of a word of warning, this little sucker here is the capacitor, and unless you know how to short it out. Now the capacitor, which is here, is potentially dangerous, I guess you could say, especially if you're wearing a pacemaker. Even so, without a pacemaker, it can be charged up very quickly, and it does hold its load, so just don't touch it if you don't need it. Okay, so there's the first component removed. These are quite heavy, but we can have fun with some of these. I'm going to make a spot welder, I think, with this sucker. Interesting. Careful. Okay, next stage is to remove the light bulb cover. Oh, look at that, nice little light bulb. Very low heat emitting, I'd say. The simple fact that it's all surrounded by mastic plastic. Okay, so here's the part we'd be wanting, and what do we want this for? Just let me undo these two screws here, and you will be shown. Okay. Basically, this is what I wanted. Now, I'm just going to pack all this crap back up, and I'll explain to you a little bit about this and why I want it. See in a sec. Talk about overrated again once on YouTube. You know, there's these people, I think I've wasted my time here. This is a magnetron out of a microwave oven, and they're talking about these really huge powerful magnets in here. They don't seem powerful to me, but anyway, gotten this far, so I'm going to take them out. Okay, the dangers of ripping a microwave oven apart. See this little purple thingamajiggy bitty thingy here? That is called an insulator. Okay, now it insulates electrons and magnetism and all sorts of shit, and fires a beam of microwaves out of here into your oven, and that's what heats your food. So here's a heat sink that keeps it all cool, and all the electrons jump around in here. It's a form of control, but this is fucking dangerous. Be warned. It makes asbestosis look like a walk in the park. You crack this, anything happens to this, you break it, it gets airborne. It will kill you. So after some careful deliberation and considerations with the team, I decided to throw it on the mill and just mill out these little lugs, because I don't want to crack this beryllium oxide, to say the least. Oops, there we go. So this, according to the rules, oh, it's still intact, is a very powerful magnet. I don't know about that really, you know, doesn't seem as powerful as a neodymium sort of magnet, but anyway, the show must go on. Let's get the other one out. Okay, so there it is. This is the dangerous part, the beryllium oxide insulators on each side. Get this the fuck right away from yourself if you don't want to leave the planet any earlier than scheduled and push some daisies up. This here's a piece of shit. A lot of people go, hey, we got some great aluminium here and we can recycle that. Well, you have fun taking it off and tell me how you go in a few years from now. So this is what we're left with. Geez, these overrated bloody magnets, you know. Okay, they're strong to a point. I understand that, but, you know, not really. For what they are, the size of them. I mean, look at them to my hands. Anyway, after pulling it apart and putting it back in its box where it is, ready to be thrown on the rubbish, you know, I've used more conventional methods for pulling things apart other than...
Freak's sake, she's lit too.
So, back once more on my quest for some big-assed overrated Magnets. I'd just like to touch on a subject. Magnetism. What actually is magnetism? Nobody knows. It's still classed as a phenomenon. Cheers, like and subscribe.